Greetings. Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I'm your host, Minister Robinson, and I am always excited that you have chosen to join us right here, my fellow chosen ones and star seeds, my family, okay? We are in the midst of Manifestation Week, okay? And what we do here at Manifestation Week is we uncover and unlock techniques that will help you manifest your desires. Not in a selfish way, just to make the path more comfortable, to allow you to become more of assistance, to allow you to do more things. Because in this reality, we are stuck and tethered to this whole thing called money. Okay, so for most people, that is going to be what they are wanting to manifest. But for other people, they might want to manifest true love, their soulmate, a house, a car, whatever. Anything that can help you become more of assistance, your higher power or the universe wants to give you that. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight up. Now, when I came to today's offering, I'm sitting up here and I'm saying to myself, okay, so where am I going to go next with this? There are so many, literally so many techniques that people have used throughout the centuries to manifest their greatest dreams and desires. Okay, and I stumbled upon what can only be called the Swiss Army knife of manifestation techniques, because it works on all different levels and for all different things. Now, just to give you a little background on what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about how, as I said before, sometimes magic actually becomes science. And if we look at the tales and the fables about powerful magical beings, what did they do? They created spells and incantations. Okay, spells and incantations. And what is a spell and an incantation? It's a string of words put together to bring forth a desired result. Okay, so, and they would say this over and over again. Sometimes they say it 3 times, sometimes they say it 6 times. That's that whole numerology thing. Sometimes they would say it 9 times. And they believed that they would get the result that they set out to get. Again, what is considered magic, given just enough time, enough years, to settle and simmer, actually becomes science. With that being said, I've got so much to talk about today, But with that being said, we're going to move forward with the offering right about nowish. All right, I am so excited. If you haven't figured it out yet, what we are talking about, in simplest of simple terms, is affirmations. It truly is the Swiss Army knife of ways to manifest. When we look at all of these legends of witches, warlocks, and beings that had great power, the spell and incantation thing was just a chain of words that they truly believed in. And you can utilize this to your advantage. Okay, if you look at, there are so many things that show and prove that affirmations do indeed work. Okay, the first thing being is, there's a verse in the Bible, I think it's Genesis 1 verse 26, and we created man in our own image after our own likeness. Okay, what that is saying is that we are akin to our higher power and or the universe. We are akin. We are a part of that. All the attributes that are there, up there, are in us. And we just need to, and many people have done this already. Again, this is the reason why we have legends and fables and stories of very powerful beings that were able to shift reality and bend reality to their will. And if we go back to that religious text again, we look at the power of words, and he spoke it into existence. So the way that I view that, and chosen ones, you may agree, you may disagree, please leave it in the comments. Okay, the way that I look at that is, use the imagination, because we're creating something that does not exist yet. Okay, something that's within us. and then creating something that was not there before. Again, something that we do constantly and consistently. Look at your phone, look at your computer. If you just take all this stuff that you have and enjoy in this day and age and just backpedal 200 years, these things did not exist. They had to begin from someone's imagination. Okay, and then they wrote it out. Wow, this is why we have the manifestation book. Then they wrote it out, and then they made diagrams and all this other stuff. Okay, and then they had conversations with their team about it. Okay, and they literally spoke it into existence. Who is to tell you that you can't do that? Affirmations are so very powerful. People use it to heal themselves. People use it to gain material things. People use it to find their soulmate. People use it just for everything. To lead a happier life. Chosen ones and star seeds, this is your gift. To be able to speak things into existence. Now, there are some ground rules. Always ground rules to this stuff. Everything follows a certain pattern. Okay? And one of those patterns are the very, very first pattern is to be specific about what it is that you want. So let's go back to the vehicle thing that I talked about during the previous offering. So you have a vehicle, you're always in the shop with it, the tires are going bald, you really don't have money to get new tires because you went out there and put the deuces on them, and you're, excuse me, and you're just trying to figure out a way, what am I going to do? And you're attaching the fact that, hey, listen, I need a vehicle so I can get around so that I can be of assistance, whether it's to family, strangers, people, whether I'm going to visit Church of Real Talk, when Minister Robinson gets this off the ground, I need a vehicle. Now, you have to be specific because a vehicle is a vehicle is a vehicle. Okay? If you don't specify what you want, if you decide to be vague and say, hey, listen, new vehicle, okay? That vehicle could be a dump truck, okay? That vehicle could be a train, okay? That you got to now go get licenses and get permission to run it on tracks and everything else, okay? At the end of the day, it's a vehicle. It could be a motor scooter. It could be anything. But the reason why you're getting anything is because your higher power and the universe has no time for you to be vague. It needs specifics. Okay, the team that created the iPhone, Steve Jobs didn't just sit down and say, hey, listen, we need to make a phone. There were so many different phones on the market, the iPhone could have turned out to be a flip phone. Because all they said was, we need to create a phone. He was very specific. Steve Jobs said, hey, we need to create a phone that does this, that looks like this, that gives users the capability to do this, and this. Very specific. So basically what they did was they spoke it into existence. Oh yeah, they tagged on to other attributes. They're writing out the plan. They're writing out the steps they need to take. Basically, manifestation book. They're discussing it at every opportunity until the iPhone was actually created. Again, imagination, God, universe spark within us, creating something that does not exist. So what are some of the other ground rules? Some of the things that we need to follow besides being specific. I'm going to tell you, you have to just inject this with so much emotion. And the emotions that you're going to use is joy, love, gratitude. Okay? As you say these affirmations, as you say as witches, warlocks, and wizards says, as you create this spell, this incantation that is going to shift this reality, you have to give it the emotions that actually link in and actually speak directly to your higher power and or the universe. Chosen ones, does this not resonate with you? When you have strong feelings about something, whether it be positive, negative, you find that they seem to manifest themselves into your life. You didn't really want it, but what you did was you attached so much emotion to it that your higher power or the universe decided this is what they want. And again, take the negativity out of it. Backpedal to the last video. Okay? Your universe, your higher power, does not understand your basic reasoning for things. It attaches to the emotion, the vibrational energy. As Dr. Joe Dispenza said, where your attention goes is where your energy flows. If you're giving all of your attention to these negative aspects of your life, these negative people, these negative situations, all you're going to do is attract more of them. You've got to create this incantation, this affirmation, this spell, whatever you want to call it, to speak directly to the universe, and you have to inject it. Just like overflow it with the emotions of joy, love, and gratitude. Gratitude is very, very important. Another thing that we must do, okay? We always have to do this. Oh my freaking God. So many people will complain, okay? It's like the book, okay? So many people will complain. I've gotten emails like, oh, this doesn't work. You've got to actually believe in this. See, here's the thing. If you don't believe in something, at what point do you think it's going to work? At what point do you not think it's going to work? Okay, I remember, okay, so, me and the family, we moved into a new place, about 6 years ago. Okay, we moved into a new place. And there was rodents. I hate mice. I'll tell you the story about how I embarrassed myself as a teenager. Really embarrassed myself because of mice. I hate them. I really hate them. And, I was putting out the traps. I got the electric traps. I got everything, okay? Just to bring this mouse thing down to a minimum. It didn't really stop until I got a cat, okay? But before that happened, my partner actually... she's in the restroom and she screams. I'm like, what the hell is wrong? She was like, oh my God, there was a mouse in the bathroom. And I'm sitting up there and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. The bathroom is like way on the other side of this apartment from the kitchen, from the dining room, from the living room, all the places where food might actually be at, and she said she saw it in the bathroom. And then, I went in there, put up a couple of traps, see if there was any holes so I could seal it up, which led me to go ahead and get a cat. But one thing was, we had a conversation. She said, I can't seem to manifest a lottery win, but yet and still, that was the thought on my mind that, oh my God, I hope I never see a mouse in the bathroom. She actually manifested that to happen. The reason being is where your attention goes is where your energy goes. Okay, let me start that over again. Okay. So, where your intentions flows is where your energy goes. Okay? So what she essentially did was, by thinking about the fear of using the restroom and a mouse running in there, she actually created that. It works. It works. Chosen ones and star seeds, you can actually resonate where these things have worked. Okay, where you've created a situation, whether it be good or bad, based on your thoughts. Okay, where your intentions flow is where your energy goes. I'm like so butchering Dr. Joe Dispenza's saying, but there is so much truth in it. Now, another thing that we have to constantly make very clear so that you don't give up on this, past the belief, past everything else, is, you have to start thinking about things in the present tense. The universe, higher power, time, all of this stuff, is kind of our gate. This is our thing. Okay, past, present, and future is our thing. That's why we have to always stay in the present. Okay, because if we worry about the future, if we worry about the past, it does us no good. But these rules do not apply to our higher power and or the universe. Everything flows at the same time. And if you constantly are the type of person that creates affirmations or tries to manifest something based on I want, I need, I wish I had, one day I will, you are actually sending out a message, and I talked about this before, of you don't really want it now. You don't want it now. You're basically saying, give it to me whenever. Your universe and or the higher power is going to give you all things with divine timing. It's just the way that it works. Because something that you may want now may not serve your purpose and may not serve your higher power or the universe's purpose. So sometimes they'll put things on pause. Okay? You need to start crafting these incantations, these affirmations based on the present. What I find myself doing when I am creating an affirmation or I'm affirming something that will appear in this reality, I often just thank the universe. Okay? Because it takes all the malarkey out. I am actually telling the universe, thank you for giving this to me. Thank you for making this appear in my reality. Thank you for blessing me with this. By me using this mindset, I'm saying it's already here. It is already here in this reality. Between the belief, between actually saying, creating the affirmation, the spell, the incantation, the magic set of words, you have to believe that is most important. You have to be specific, always important. You have to, in your mind, know that it has been given to you. You have to try this. You have to try this. Like I said, the Swiss Army knife. I think in a sense, this is the only reason why to this day I can still see. Okay, because I affirm to myself that my vision is awesome. My vision is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for keeping my vision with me. It's the belief. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why you don't share many of the things that you're trying to, if not any of the things that you're trying to manifest with other people. It's not a contest. Okay? It's not where you're like, oh, I manifested 3 things this week. How many did you manifest? It's not really about that. It's more or less a conversation, a one-to-one private conversation with your higher power and or the universe. Yes, celebrate the small wins. Show gratitude. When you create an affirmation and the universe and or your higher power gives it to you, it may be in bits and pieces. Always be grateful. Always have an attitude of gratitude. You can't go through this life as a chosen one, as a star child, not thanking, showing gratitude, showing love. Let me repeat that. Showing love to your higher power and or the universe for giving you the means to follow your job description, to follow, the standard operational procedures. We are so happy. The strange thing is, we have people on this realm that, due to the intervention of our higher power and or the universe, gives you the thing that you've always wanted. And we are so happy. We hug them. Oh, thank you so much. I've wanted this for so long. And how did you know that's what I wanted? And this, that, and the other. And we don't stop to pull back for 1 second. Show that person gratitude and love, because they were only a vessel to give you your greatest desire. But at what point do you just stop and give thanks to your higher power and or the universe? Sometimes we leave that out. We almost, with any manifestation technique that we use, we almost always have to have an attitude of gratitude. With that being said, I got really a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. Really. Again, super excited. I'm going to take a quick break. Again, this is like a real super old, I guess, advert for my book, Journey to Wealth, a 30-day manifestation masterclass. Listen, if you have, and I'm going to be completely transparent with you, if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can actually get the book for free. Again, all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take inspired action to gather what is needed so that I can get my 503(c) and go ahead and get a physical location. So if you see fit, grateful for you. Definitely grateful for you. If you don't see fit, still grateful for you. Everything happens in its own time for its own reasons. That's what the universe constantly tells me. With that being said, let's take a quick break and we're going to jump right back in. Let's go.
I'm asking the bigger question of who am I? Who am I really? My answer is I am God's child. I am that which is born of all that is. I am, as Pierre de Chardin said, a spiritual being having a human experience. Come trailing the breath of the ancestors yet, but trailing the breath of the angels. And understanding that because I am connected to the source of all that is possible for me.
All right. I hope that you found this technique to be useful. I want you to go out there and try it. We set out all the ground rules. Kind of simple to follow. I think this is why this is the Swiss Army knife of things that can be utilized to actually tap into that God spark. Okay, that thing that lives within you, that thing that sometimes we as children thought was the greatest thing ever, our imagination. Just follow those ground rules. Again, in that book, if you choose to get it, no hard sell here. If you choose to get it, there is, I believe, 3 chapters that actually go over affirmations, how to create them, how to craft them, and how to utilize them to ensure that your manifestation goals are met. Sunday, okay, I am hoping that you guys make time to join me at 9 a.m. Eastern Time live right here on YouTube as I give my first offering. I'm not going to be as long-winded, looking at maybe half an hour, but I want you guys to be there. There's going to be a live chat. I've actually asked my partner to monitor the chat for me so that I can focus on the offering. Also, one of the things that I decided to create, and believe it or not, it actually was given to me a couple of nights ago, that this is something that I needed to do. We are a family, and with families there should be transparency. There should be, direct communication, and I wanted to find a way that I can talk about my awakening, the trials, the tribulations, the good times, the bad times, the happy times, the sad times. And I create this, it's not a channel, it's going to stay right on this channel. It's called The Journey. And I go into things that I really don't go into offerings, things that jump into my mind. It's not going to really have a set schedule, but if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll see it every time one of them pops up. The journey is something that I feel is necessary and needed. I think I'm being pushed by the universe to create this. I truly believe that as chosen ones, we often find ourselves with no one to really be able to speak to. But this is the reason why I have such a need, such a driving force to create a family, And again, it's non-denominational. What you believe in is what you believe in. I don't think what we talk about here, I don't think takes away from that in any shape, way, or form. I think at the very least, it enhances what it is that we do as chosen ones and star seeds. It gives me an opportunity to point out things, due to my discernment that I may see in the news, that I may see on social media, that I may hear in a conversation, that I can share it with you and get your viewpoints. So the journey is somewhat important in the scheme of things as far as Church of Real Talk goes. I'm hoping we are growing. We're continuing to grow. When we reach 500 subscribers, I'm thinking of a way that I can reward not just the people that subscribe from this point on, but everybody. Everybody that has actually supported the growth and the trajectory of Church of Real Talk. I mean, there's channels out there with 1 million viewers, 2 million subscribers, 2 million watch hours. There's a Club Shay, there's everybody out there. And I never compare myself with those people, okay? I'm not trying to become, and this is going to resonate with you. This is definitely going to resonate with my family of star seeds and chosen ones. I never try to be better than anybody else. That's never my goal. I never wake up in the morning and set my life up to be like, okay, this person, I'm going to be better than you. No, we don't do that. The goal is always to be better than the person that you were yesterday. No more, no less. Okay? You have to always strive to be better than you were yesterday. And there are so many mistakes that we made yesterday. Yesterdays are never perfect days. But you don't carry yesterday into a brand new day and anguish over all the things, all the missteps, all the mistakes, all the things that went wrong, all the missed opportunities. What we do is we wake up and we make ourselves better, so that we have less of all those pitfalls and missed opportunities and missteps and bad moments. We have to make ourselves better. If we take the time every day to make ourselves better, using these techniques that we talk about, using these concepts that we talk about, you will soon, very, very soon find that you are not only a blessing to the low vibrational beings on this planet, those that are looking to be awakened, but you're also a blessing to your higher power and or the universe. And with that being said, so grateful that you guys decided to join me. Please, as always, like, subscribe, comment, share. Same stuff that's been going on YouTube forever. And I guess I'll talk more during Sunday's offering about what I plan to do once we reach 500 subscribers. I guess that's it. Let me know how this whole affirmation thing is working out for you. If you're getting wins, if you're having problems that maybe I can help with, leave it in the comments. And you know what? Let's try to affirm that, because in my area, it just keeps on raining. It's been raining for like the last 4 days. Let's create an affirmation to bring spring on board, okay? Hey, with that being said, I'm Minister Robinson. You've been listening and viewing Church of Real Talk, and you already know, love you guys.
Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, where seekers embrace their calling as chosen ones guided by the universe. In a world filled with noise and distractions, we offer a sanctuary, a place to pause, reflect, and awaken to your true potential. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we explore the depths of spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. From understanding the power of synchronicities to embracing your innate gifts and abilities, we offer practical wisdom and spiritual insights to help you navigate the path of the chosen one with grace and clarity. Whether you're just beginning to awaken to your potential or seeking guidance on your next steps, our channel is here to support you every step of the way. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the soul, embrace our true calling, and radiate love and light into the world. Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, a sanctuary where authenticity meets enlightenment, and every soul is honored on its sacred journey.